woof. My wife says, woof. Look at the lights and the colors. Got the red hat and the blue shirt. I go live to change lives. Absolutely awesome, 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 awesome. Excited. We're going to talk about some lead generation. I know that's what where do I find people? Where do I get leads? I'm just in a real funky mood right now, so we're going to have a little bit of fun. I might be a little bit sarcastic. So this is the first time catching me live. Tell me what part of the country you're chiming in from. Let me grab my iPad over here so I can open it up. See what we got going on. Got my cup of coffee over here. Yeah, it's 10 minutes after 11, and I'm drinking, or 10 minutes, no, it's 11 minutes after 10. 12 minutes after 10, and I'm drinking coffee, and I really don't care what you think about that. I love it. I'm excited about tomorrow. Is the big prospecting day. It's the big webinar day. We're going to talk about that. We're going to have a lot of fun. Got some really good stuff for you tomorrow, so I'm real excited about that. About tomorrow. I am tuned in, Mr. Scales. What's going on, dude? Too late to drink coffee. Yeah, Mrs. I'm drinking some coffee. She's drinking coffee too, you guys. She actually made hers before I made mine. It's so good. Put caramel and chocolate and vanilla creamer in there. Right on, right on, right on, right on. So check this out. We're going to talk about lead generation. But first of all, we got to take some of the seriousness off of Facebook. Okay. We just got to stop acting like it's some type of world-ending apocalyptic, like meteorite that's coming towards the earth, and Morgan Freeman is going to save us or something, right? Him and what's the other guy from Bruce Willis? Those two guys are going to band together and save us from an apocalyptic, world-ending meteor storm. It's not that serious if somebody sends you a private message and they don't know you. It's just Facebook. Okay, I'm probably going to get booted off Facebook for saying that, but it's just Facebook. It's not that serious. It's just, if you don't want it, just hit delete. It's not like the end of the world if somebody that doesn't know you sends you a Facebook message. It's okay. You'll survive. You're not going to get COVID-19 through Facebook Messenger. It's just not going to happen. It's all right. So just breathe, step back away from your computer, put your mouse pad down, put your thumb down, or whatever you're on, and just breathe. Just walk away, come back, go get yourself coffee, do some push-ups, whatever you need to do. It's going to be okay if somebody doesn't know you reaches out to you on Facebook and sends you a friend request or sends you a message, because guess what? Watch this. Watch this. Everybody you know right now, you didn't know until you met them. Just think about that. Just let you stew. So we'll move on. Just think about that for a minute, right? Just think about that for a minute. Everybody you knew that's now your friend, you didn't know until they cold prospected you, until they said hi, until they walked up to you on the playground and said, hey, you want to play jump rope? Hey, you want to play marbles? Hey, you want to come up to your door, knock on your door and say, hey, my name is Jimmy. You want to come out and go for a bicycle ride around the block? Or maybe your new coworker, hey, welcome to the office. Cool. Hey, you want to get lunch? You know what I'm saying? People don't know you until they know you. So just chill out. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. So let's talk about the end of the world. Let's talk about lead generation. Absolutely cool. Darren, what's going on? What's happening? So lead magnet. So what is a lead magnet? Basically, a lead magnet is a value proposition that you provide and offer to people to get them to give you their information. For example, and I like to use weight loss because everybody knows what that is. And it doesn't really matter what your product or service is, but whatever you're providing, you've got to provide value in doing it. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to actually do a webinar, the techie geeky part, to walk you completely through and show you all the tools that I use to set up a webinar, to set up a lead magnet. And I'll show you exactly how to build the page. I'll show you how to set up a website address. It's going to be a long one. I'm anticipating about 90 minutes. So if you'd like to hang out and just get some super juice on everything, I'm going to walk you through every single tool, exactly what I do, where you put them in, how to put them together, how to load in the lead capture, how to put in I like doing videos, and we can put whatever we want to on there. I'll show you some various formats that you can use. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to hook it up to to an email autoresponder. I'm going to show you the whole skinny. It might, who knows, it might take 2 hours, but it's going to take a while. I'm going to walk you through every single step, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll knock on wood that the internet works, cameras work, audio works, everything works, all the techie stuff will work. So we're going to go through that tomorrow, and I'm going to show you how to transition. Basically, we'll talk about the formula of moving people from, say, Facebook over to your lead magnet. So we can talk about that now, right now. So hey, Esther, thanks for swinging by. Carlos, thanks for swinging by. You guys should pop up over here in my chat here in a minute. If you see the link that says join me on StreamYard, just click on it and it should pull you over into StreamYard. So I'm talking about that. So what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is an offer that you give to people that's going to provide value. So for example, tonight I might be talking about 5 ways, and we'll talk about dating. That's a real good one. So 5 tips to get any woman you want, right? So that would be my Facebook Live. I'd put my headline up there. Everybody in the world's gonna show up for it. 5 tips to get any woman you want, right? And I'm gonna go through those 5 tips, and it might be out of an article, it might be out of a magazine, whatever, or maybe I'm a marriage specialist, or maybe I'm a relationship specialist, or whatever. So 5 tips to get any woman you want. So that's going to be my headline. I'm going to come on, I'm going to do a Facebook Live. Through my Facebook Live, I'm going to review these tips, maybe ask some questions, maybe get a little bit of engagement going back and forth. Hey, have you ever struggled with trying to meet girls or whatever it is, and just go through those tips. And then, of course, at the end, I'm going to do a call to action that says, hey, if you like the proven guide, the proven guide to get any woman you want, simply shoot me a private message, and I'll make sure and get you that proven guide to get anyone you want. There's an additional 120 tips, or whatever I want to give them. There's an additional 12 tips. Tip number 7 is it works like magic. It'll make her just pine over you for days. So shoot me a private message. I'll get you those tips. Please don't do this. I'm just role playing here. I don't have any tips for getting women, so don't worry about that. That would be my call to action. Then, of course, on the call to action side, somebody reach out to me and say, yeah, I want your tips. And I say, great. What I've got them is I've actually got them in a PDF for you. Here's the link. So my PDF is going to drive them to, guess what? A lead magnet. And my lead magnet is going to be da 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 da. Here's my tips, right? So my lead magnet is going to be a video. So I said I'm going to give them the tips. So those tips that I just said, 7 additional tips, are going to drive them to this video that's on my lead magnet lead capture page. And my lead magnet, I'm going to go through those tips, and I'm going to go deep dive into them. And right at the end of that, I'm going to have another call to action that says, if you'd like my free book, The Proven Guide to Get Any Woman You Want, that even dives deeper down into this. I'm just sort of paraphrasing here. I'm making this up on the fly. To get any woman you want, right below this video is a form, and I need your first name and your email. Give me, because now I've built trust, right? I started on Facebook, and I gave you 5 tips to get any woman you want. Then I gave you another 7 tips on how to even get more women or make it easier. So I'm giving you more tips. And now I'm telling you, if you want the proven guide for every single obstacle that you could possibly ever overcome, every objection you ever could possibly, you could meet her anywhere, you can do anything you want to. Maybe it's Will Smith. What was the Will Smith movie? Where he was like the dating expert and taught people how to get dates. Anyway, maybe you're that guy, right? And you fill out the form below, give me your name and your email address. That's a lead magnet. The lead magnet is providing value. I'm not charging you anything for anything. I'm getting you on my list. That's the whole point of a lead magnet. I've given you so much value that you're going to want to give me your email address and your number. You probably give me your whole life story, right? In terms of depending on how much value I drive. So in that, and we'll talk about that. We'll get into the technicalities of it, but that's the general idea of a lead magnet, is to provide so much value to somebody that they're going to want to give you their email address, and at least their email address, and you can build more value on that later. And the whole goal of that email address is you're going to get that email address. That email address is going to automatically send them the book, the ebook, the downloadable book, or whatever it is that you're going to send them. Maybe you're doing maybe a personal trainer, and maybe your Facebook Live is on how to get 6-pack abs in 15 minutes. So you come in, you give them the 5 tips on how to start exercising. And if you want 7 additional exercises, shoot me a private message. In that private message, you say, great, here's the link to those 7 additional exercises, which is you on a lead capture, on a lead magnet page, right? On a lead magnet page, going through the 7 additional exercises on how to work on the abs and 7 additional exercises there. Then from there you say, hey, if you want my complete 90-day workout and meal plan, give me your email address below and I'll get that to you. They put in their email address and it immediately brings up your meal plan, everything that you wanted to do in a meal plan. It automatically brings them up. They've got the meal plan there. It's downloadable. It's cool. But what you've done in that email, you've now dropped them onto the email list. What the email list does, it sends them the email that says, oh, if you haven't downloaded that ebook yet on, you know, the 21 meal plan, here's your link to that. And of course, then you've got them on your email list where you're going to send them an email every day. And then maybe on email number 4 or 5, you talk about, hey, we've got a webinar coming up. And on the webinar, guess what? They're going to want to register for the webinar because they want to get big guns, you know, and just get beefed and get trim and slim and all beefed up, right, for your exercise. And of course, from there, they're going to register on the webinar. And guess what on the webinar you're going to do? Because you built trust, they're not going to give you their name, their address, their phone number, their email address, how tall they are. You know, they're going to give you all the details because they want to be on this webinar because they really want to get ripped. And here's where the money starts to come in because they're on your list. Now that the people have enrolled on your list, they're on your list, they're there forever. You've built trust, you've given them the webinars, you've given them the training, you get them on a webinar, and then from the webinar, maybe you say, hey, if you'd like to become a member in my virtual group, or every single month, every single day, I'm up, every single morning, I'm up at 7 o'clock and we're going through exercises and we're doing live exercises with you. And then maybe once a day on there, you come out, you just maybe talk about meal planning and dieting or something, or I don't know what you call eating. So you're eating right. So maybe you do that in a group and then you charge them to join that group, right? So now you're a virtual trainer. So you moved them from Facebook to your lead magnet, from your lead magnet into your autoresponder, from you've given them value the entire time, and from there now you've got them in a webinar, where in the webinar you just get them more involved and get them to fall more in love with you. Then from there you transition them to your group where they're going to pay you every month because now you've built so much value. You've got so much tribe going on right now. You've got so much culture going on. They just want to be around you because they understand. And if people don't want it, fine, you don't worry about them. You're out there building and attracting your tribe and building your brand around driving people through a lead magnet. So if you'd like to see how to set that up, if you'd like to see the mechanics of it, how to go through each step on how to set it up, how to build the page, the Facebook part, well, you guys are on Facebook, that's pretty easy, but we'll show you how to go in and build the page. We'll show you how to connect the autoresponder. We'll show you how to put the video on the page. We'll do all of that stuff for you. If you want to, we'll get in a little bit of branding so you can pick out your brand name. We'll show you how to attach that to the URL, and we'll do some mask. I mean, it's going to be deep, techie, geeky, fun stuff, but it's all relatively very, very easy. I think I just froze there for a minute. That was very cool. If you want to join me for that webinar tomorrow, it's going to be right here on this back channel, and I'll post the time up when I'm done. I'm not sure exactly what time I'm going live tomorrow, but I guarantee it will be here. It'll be a lot of fun. I challenge you to come by and hang out if you want to learn how to do that, because it's a really good way to build a list. The bigger your list, the more money you have in the bank. So this is Forrest out in St. Louis. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. No more empty refrigerators. Go out and make an extreme impact. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.